to some more WWE 2K25 Universe mode, and welcome to Friday Night SmackDown. We are at the end of the second week of February, and we are 3.5 weeks away from the Elimination Chamber Perth PLE, which will take place in Perth, Australia, streaming live on YouTube in real time on Saturday, February the 28th, and this will be the final PLE before WrestleMania Philadelphia, which will take place in April in real time, also streaming live on YouTube. And with all that being said, before we kick off the show and before we run down the match card before kicking off the show I should say, we're gonna go to the roster. Not superstars. Just made a little mistake there. We're gonna go to roster and go to the power rankings. We're gonna do some of the superstars for this week's power rankings for SmackDown this week. We're gonna do like the first 10, the top 10 superstars of Friday Night SmackDown in this week's power rankings in universe mode. Coming in at number 10 is Kevin Owens, the prize fighter. Fight Owens Fight. Coming in at number 9, in the 9th spot of the power rankings, is the current women's champion, Tiffany Stratton. Big Jimmy Uso at number 8. Jade Cargill, the tag team partner of Bianca Belair, at number 7 in one half of the women's tag team champions. The current undisputed WWE champion, the Emperor of Lucha Libre, Santos Escobar, and the leader of Legado del Fantasma. Speaking of Legado del Fantasma, the female member of the group, Elektra Lopez, is in the number 5th spot of the power rankings. The OTC, the original tribal chief, Roman Reigns, in the number 4th spot, at number 4 in the power rankings for SmackDown this week. In universe mode, Carmelo Hayes, the former NXT North American champion and the former United States champion as well. Carmelo Hayes in the number 3rd spot, in number 3 of this week's power rankings. Cody Rhodes in the number 2 spot of the power rankings as well, coming in at number 1 from NXT, and also a part of the SmackDown roster, the current NXT champion Spike Ryan in the number 1 spot of the power rankings. If you watched this week's episode of NXT, which was streamed live on YouTube on Tuesday recently, like this week, Spike Ryan once again competed in the main event of NXT. And he will compete in the main event on SmackDown. And with that being said, again, it's time to run down the match card for SmackDown this week. We kick off SmackDown this week with some one-on-one action. The Street Champ, Solo Sikoa of the Bloodline 2.0 faction, also including Tama Tonga and Tongaloa, the Tongans, and the Samoan Werewolf, Jacob Fatu, as Solo takes on the Archer of Infamy, Damian Priest, the Punishment. And our opening matchup to kick off SmackDown. And our following matchup is Carmelo Hayes versus Andrade. It's him, Melo versus El Idolo Andrade. And some fatal four-way action. LA Knight, Ashante the Adonis, Apollo Crews, and AJ Styles. Some women's division action. Elektra Lopez, who was mentioned and featured in this week's Power Rankings as the female member of Legado del Fantasma, takes on the impressive, yes, that is her nickname, the impressive Indi Hartwell. In women's division action, Elektra Lopez, Indi Hartwell. Women's division action, one-on-one, and it all goes down on SmackDown this week in Universe Mode. And speaking of Legado del Fantasma, the leader of the group, the Emperor of Lucha Libre, Santos Escobar, takes on the Viper, the Apex Predator, Randy Orton. If you, the viewers, cast your minds back, like rewind your minds back a bit, it was back on Friday, January the 9th, just last month, on the first SmackDown of 26, the New Year's Revolution edition of SmackDown. In the main event, if I'm not mistaken, Santos Escobar defeated Randy Orton, who was the undisputed WWE champion, in the main event to win the gold and become the new and current champion. And that current champion is Santos Escobar. Orton, one-on-one action on Friday Night SmackDown. And speaking of Legado del Fantasma, once again, Angel and Berto, also known by their tag team name Los Garza, as they take on Lou Gallows and Carl Anderson, the Club, the Good Brothers, the OC. More tag team action representing Solo Sikoa's Bloodline 2.0 faction. Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa take on the Street Profits, Angelo Dawkins and Montez Ford. In the main event is some fatal four-way action. A fatal four-way main event, however you want to phrase it, as Kevin Owens, Cody Rhodes, Roman Reigns, and Spike Ryan will compete against each other in the main event of SmackDown this week to cap off SmackDown in this huge fatal four-way main event. Kevin Owens, Cody Rhodes, Roman Reigns, and Spike Ryan were also featured and mentioned in this week's Power Rankings in Universe mode for SmackDown. That's the entire match card rundown of SmackDown this week. If you're new to my channel, or if you're new to the channel, make sure to like, subscribe, and don't forget to turn on the notifications bell so you don't miss out on new content just like this one. And since we are live right now, feel free to reply in the chat as well. With that being said, let's get into it. It is time to kick off SmackDown with some one-on-one action. Solo Sikoa versus Damian Priest, the Street Champ, versus the Archer of Infamy, the Punishment. Sikoa, Priest, one-on-one action to kick off SmackDown. It is time to kick off SmackDown this week, folks, with some one-on-one action as we draw closer and closer to the Elimination Chamber Perth PLE. Here comes the always focused and dangerous Solo Sikoa.
Making his way to the ring from Las Vegas, Nevada, weighing in at 250 pounds, Solo Sikoa!
Of course I'm ranked above Cody Rhodes, because let's face it, that triple threat win was a fluke and I'm still on top.
Solo Sikoa, a man who never
Hey, MOG
walks
waving
alone.
hand, what's up man?
He's evolved from a street champion to an enforcer to a brutal leader.
You're right, Cole. And the scariest part about it is Solo is still constantly evolving. And that is a terrifying thought, Corey.
Hey bro.
A victory tonight over Damian Priest not only protects his career, but
Glad to be here.
supercharges his superstardom.
Solo Sikoa is in the ring, has made his entrance.
Great to hear.
And he is ready to go. He's prepared, and as he should be. And here comes the Archer of Infamy, the Punishment. Damian Priest has arrived on Friday night SmackDown.
To destroy.
And his opponent from New York City, weighing in at 249 pounds, Damian Priest!
The size of Damian Priest, his intensity, he is easily one of the most imposing superstars in WWE.
From the moment the Archer of Infamy sets his sights on you, you know you're in trouble. When Priest goes after someone, he does not miss.
The unbridled power of Damian Priest is about to be unleashed.
Well, hopefully his competition's prepared for what's about to come.
Damian Priest, much like with Solo Sikoa, Priest is in the ring, has made his entrance in this one-on-one matchup to kick off SmackDown. This week is underway. Solo Sikoa Roman Reigns, Damian Priest, and this matchup is underway. As you heard, referee Adrian Butler has rung the bell.
Damian just wants to show everyone how easily he can beat the opposition.
And he often does. With the strength and intensity, Priest can make short work of anyone who gets in his way.
Yeah, but Solo Sikoa was born to rule and built for war. The tribal chief calls the shots. You either follow him or you're removed.
Yeah, Solo's the one who's moving the chess pieces across the board now. Solo's handing down orders with merciless intent, solely to solidify his position on the tribal throne. Showing absolutely no mercy at all. What an onslaught. Elbow on the spot. Oh my God, in the spine.
That'll make your legs go numb.
Corey, Damian Priest is such a versatile arsenal with his martial arts background and incredible power. How do you want to approach him in a match like this?
Well, I think what you really need to do is keep a safe distance. That can't be enough, can it? Gets the shoulder up.
A little too soon for that cover to be effective, but he is making a statement by going for it at this point.
And the punishing streak of Sikoa just got a bit halted.
Damian looking to push the advantage after that.
Both competitors showing they've studied the other's playbooks to the T. Ow! Foot meet back.
And he has an answer for Priest.
Oh, it's raking the back.
That was just wrong. You should be a better person than that.
Clubbing blow to the back. Shoehorn into the ring post. Attack to the midsection.
Solo does not think they stand a chance against him.
Oh, a knee. Lights out. Sikoa got him in his sights.
Winding up. Boom! Samoan spike. Will that stop Priest?
He manages to kick out. What strength.
I don't know what type of dark forces Damian Priest called on there, but it worked.
A new strategy is needed right about now if that couldn't end things.
Snake eyes.
At this stage, he's endured plenty of big attacks.
Getting deeper and deeper into this match. Really starting to feel the pressure here.
Great flurry of offense from Solo.
Taking my advice here, chipping away, soaring, piercing elbow.
Here's the cover. Solo for the win. Kicking out in time.
Both competitors digging deep into their well to keep this match going.
He's able to reverse it.
Ooh. Firm control. Oh, man, what a boot. Oh, man, he has fired up now. What a way to get out of that one.
Vicious, downright savage club right there.
I have an idea for a one-time only team-up on SmackDown if possible.
And now he gets back into the ring.
Nice combination of strikes here going down low.
In a series of kicks and a big forearm to finish.
Headed out, but needs to be aware of the referee's count.
Oh my God!
Right in the mat, face first.
That certainly wasn't pretty.
He's been dealt a good deal of damage.
Yeah, a man of Damian's size can do a whole lot of damage. Proof positive right there. Ooh.
That didn't go as Solo picture.
All the way up.
Driven down with a sidewalk slam.
Solo must be getting phased by this attack.
Sikoa needs to
Sure,
better
Mister.
assess the situation to turn this around.
Oh, he flips that around.
Crucial turnaround there because Solo was falling behind.
Yeah, Sikoa getting some newly determined focus. Oh, my goodness. Ah, what a smash. That is just insulting.
Got to get back into the ring quickly. Otherwise, this match is over.
Solo Sikoa standing 10.
Whoa, serves him up there. Maybe that'll change his attitude.
What a counter.
deep, deep trouble here for Priest. Rearing way back. Samoan spike.
That's one for Sikoa.
That's it. Solo Sikoa gets the win.
Me and Carl Anderson and Rick Gallows versus Legado del Fantasma.
Damian Priest,
A one-time Elimination reunion.
Tonight, Damian Priest experienced what it's like to be the one receiving the punishment instead of doling it out.
I don't know that I would go that far, Corey, but this obviously isn't what Priest expected.
Solo Sikoa, the Street Champ, has picked up the victory over Damian Priest, the punishment, the Archer of Infamy, to kick off this week's edition of SmackDown in Universe mode as we head into our next matchup on the blue brand. It is now time for our next matchup, which is more one-on-one action. Carmelo Hayes versus El Idolo Andrade in just our next matchup, and it is next on SmackDown. It is time for our next matchup to continue the action here on SmackDown. And here comes Carmelo Hayes, who is the current NXT North American champion. After I accidentally said former North American champion in my intro just like moments ago. Carmelo Hayes is actually the former U.S. champion and a former U.S. champion at that. So yeah, I had to correct my little mistake there, folks.
We are about to see athleticism and swagger on another level.
Carmelo Hayes is in the ring, has made his entrance, and him is ready to go, and he's prepared as Carmelo should be, as he takes on this man who is the current U.S. champion, El Idolo Andrade.
And his opponent from Gomez Palacio, Durango, Mexico, weighing in at 230 pounds, the WWE United States Champion, Andrade.
A third-generation luchador who made his debut at age 13.
Andrade spent time away from WWE, but only got better.
And getting better resulted in bringing prominence to the WWE Speed title.
Andrade is capable of being so ruthless in the ring when he needs to be,
but always on point when the bell rings.
Like a six-man tag. Sure, when?
Carmelo says he won't stop until he's #1 in this industry. But this superstar stands in his way tonight.
Andrade El Idolo has made his entrance. He's in the ring, and this one-on-one matchup is underway on SmackDown. Carmelo Hayes, Andrade, referee Jessica Carr has rung the bell, and it is underway, folks.
Time and time again, he's not someone you can look past. He is him, and he's not even in his prime yet.
Yeah, no one can discount Carmelo's in-ring abilities, Corey, but let's not act like his ability to run his mouth hasn't gotten him into some sticky situations. Yeah, I'm sure we'll have that now for the pin. And that was only a one.
He might have been putting the cart before the horse with that pin, but it was worth a try.
Moonsault! Indi retaliates.
Trading counters here. Chess match of counters and... Wait!
And an easy kick out.
Not even close.
Boom! What a drop kick on the mark.
Rolling into a monkey flip.
I'll just leave it at this. Nobody comes into a match hoping to get chucked around like that.
Oh, that hurt! Stepping into the ring against Andrade, you have to be ready for an all-out assault. Hard-hitting, incredible speed and stamina. Andrade is no slouch.
Which is exactly why you have to do everything in your power to slow Andrade down. To keep El Idolo from mounting that assault. Ground him, pound him, do whatever you can to keep Andrade from getting fired up.
And that was a well-executed attack. And they tie up with a collar and elbow. Getting pushed into the corner. Strong show of strength here. Clubbing blow to back. Oh, not what Hayes intended. Oh, from behind. Uh-oh. Hayes quick to counter. Oh, my God. Moonsault. Owen fights back. Oh, look at this. Float over neck breaker. Picture perfect.
The WWE Universe is pouring more fuel on his fire right now.
Bang! What a punch. Punch connects.
Going head to head, putting each other to the test.
Giving up now is not an option. They have to finish this.
Nothing pretty here, just good old-fashioned fisticuffs.
What impressive determination from both competitors. Keeping at each other no matter what.
Toe-to-toe, treating each other like heavy bags.
Exhaustion setting in, and neither one of them is letting up. Ooh! Ooh! No more holding back. Going all out now.
Oh, getting the better of that exchange.
Nice. Kilo.
Next week.
Here we go. Here's the pin. Gets his shoulder up before the
Yes,
2
a
count.
6-man
Doesn't go
count.
well if you still can't get more than a 1 count by now.
First 48 by Carmelo.
Melo making something so devastating look so good.
Wards off the pin at 2.
I am in shock. What's it going to take to keep this guy down?
He'll make his way to the ring.
Up and around, down.
Now Andrade looking to secure the match. Kicks out.
So close. That could have been it. Andrade starting to get the crowd involved.
Lift it up. What's next? Oh, God. Face first. Oh, right on the throat. Ugh.
Just dominating their opponent now. Looking to end this once and for all.
And he kicks out of the pin and 1.
That's smart. Taking the one to catch your breath.
Tension is mounting as he eyes his target.
Just floating through the air.
Melo stalk. This is not where you want to be. Andrade showcasing his strength.
Heavy work being done to Hayes right now. To the arm. A calculating look has come across Andrade's face.
Finds room, lands a jump. Carmelo Hayes gonna turn it suplex into a cover.
Hayes landed that perfectly.
These men are looking battered and bruised. You have to believe the end is near.
Bruised but not broken. This one is going as long as there's breath in their lungs. And into the turnbuckle he goes.
Ooh, and he manages to reverse. Carmelo Hayes with a
Turns it into a cover. That could do Andrade in.
immediate cover after the impact. And a kick out. No one saw that coming.
Oh, that was more than close. That was inches away from 3
Millimeters. Listen, that should have ended things. And look at his face. At this point, you have to believe he's losing some faith in himself. He's rising to his feet in a perilous situation.
off the top.
Diving arm drag. I like yours better, Cole. We've got the arm trapped. Looking for Levi's Star Cradle. Almost ended it there.
What do you have to do to put this guy away?
Around we go with a tilt-a-whirl face buster by Hayes. Transitions to the cover.
But is it enough?
Kicks out. He still has life.
He refuses to stay down.
Pure instinct. And listen to this place.
It's deafening in here, Michael.
Taken down with a body slam. Andrade falling victim to a surge of attacks here.
Yeah, this is how you keep Andrade from mounting an all-out assault. Doing
Hands with
No problem.
net.
Melo got it. Can he end it? And going for the pin. And ends the losing streak.
Here is your winner, Carmelo Hayes.
I don't know how, but they ended that embarrassing streak.
It looked like they were a free fall there over the last few weeks. Glad that changed.
I think we might see a winning streak now, guys.
Carmelo Hayes picks up the victory over El Idolo Andrade in this one-on-one matchup here on Friday Night SmackDown, proving once again when Melo shoots, he don't miss ever. As we continue on with the action here on SmackDown. Some fatal four-way action to continue the show. The Megastar, the Defiant LA Knight, Ashante the Adonis, Apollo Crews, and AJ Styles. The winner of this fatal four-way ballot is the Megastar LA Knight. It is time for some women's division action. Representing Legado del Fantasma, Elektra Lopez, as he takes on the impressive Australia's own Indi Hartwell one-on-one on SmackDown in women's division action, and it's next. We continue the action here on SmackDown once more with some women's division action. Here comes Elektra Lopez of Legado del Fantasma.
All business, all attitude.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring, representing Legado del Fantasma from San Juan, Puerto Rico, Elektra Lopez.
Lopez always brimming with confidence, doesn't allow others to waste your time.
Elektra always wants to get right to the point, and that point is Don't mess with Elektra.
As dangerous as she is stunning.
Possibly even more so.
Elektra Lopez has made her entrance. And here comes the woman she'll be facing in this matchup. The impressive and Australia's own Indi Hartwell.
But plenty of skills, too.
And her opponent from Melbourne, Australia, Indi Hartwell.
Been successful her entire career from Australia to NXT, now ready to conquer WWE.
You know, it gives Indi Hartwell that advantage. It's her incredible strength. She almost always has the size advantage inside the ring.
Has already seen so much success in NXT and WWE.
Yeah, but Cole, Indi Hartwell is only getting better.
Indi Hartwell is in the ring, has made her entrance. And this women's division matchup on SmackDown is underway. Elektra Lopez of Legado del Fantasma, the impressive Indi Hartwell. And the bell has been rung and it is underway.
In the women's division, I don't even think we've scratched the surface on what Indi can do in the ring.
Indi is impressive for sure, and you're right, Byron. She still has so much more to show us.
And then there's Elektra Lopez across the ring. No doubt already with a scheme in mind.
Yeah, Elektra Lopez is ruthless and calculating, goes in and out of the ring. That's because she knows what you need, not just to survive, but to thrive in this business. I don't see how anyone can blame her for that.
The face has been planted. She escapes the attack and into the collar and elbow.
Driving them toward the ropes, looking to keep some control.
In full control here. Face full of turnbuckle.
And she quickly turned that around.
Every counter being answered. Oh, now she's looking to apply the pressure with this submission maneuver.
Oh, there it is, the abdominal stretch.
Grabbing the ankle for extra. Let's go. She just released the hold.
Maybe she has something better in mind.
All tied up now.
And into the side headlock. Drop toe hold.
Oh, man, by the hair. Hair whip. I've seen Saxon thrown out of a few local bars like that before.
Oh, please don't remind me, Corey.
Face buster.
Gonna wear down their opponent. Oh, with the heel hook stretch.
Position. The spine is under attack.
Boston Crab, no more. Moving into the ring. Oh. What's the strategy when you're going one-on-one with Indi Hartwell?
You've got to use Indi's size against her, Cole. Indi Hartwell's just shy of 6 feet tall, and she has long limbs. So twist those limbs up. Get her to flail and flop around. Do anything to turn that size advantage into a disadvantage.
Look at that insult to injury with that one.
Well, I don't think there was anything necessary about that.
A side slam.
Lopez focused. She's zoned in.
Manages to reverse it. Indi Hartwell with a sidewalk slam.
Oh, man.
Indi was scouted there.
She's rocked, and things aren't about to get any better.
Kick out. Nice counter from Indi. Each counter leaving these competitors at a stalemate.
You can tell she's got her right where she wants her.
Fires back with a crucial elbow. What a view. Turns that into a suplex. Draped across the top rope. Clubbing forearm.
He's getting back up, but she's super out of it. Big back body drop. Oh, gets out of that by using.
Oh, full Nelson.
Can Elektra survive this? This has to be it.
2. It wasn't enough. She's kicked out.
You have to wonder, what more does she have left?
We have reached a whole other level here. But if we see a couple of clotheslines, well-placed kick right to the face. She's starting to wear down here.
Indi is not going to squander an opportunity when it presents itself. And we just saw that.
She countered that into her own offense. DDT. Just Indi Hartwell looking to secure it all. She kicks out with force.
She just dug down deep there, but I don't know if she'll be able to do it again.
And she's tracking her opponent. Might be ready to put her away.
Springboard drop kick.
We're reaching a point where these superstars must be hurt, must be vulnerable.
And who's going to find a way to capitalize
From the top. Elbow drop. Wait just a second.
I was afraid this was going to happen.
Can you guys believe this? From behind, look out!
Oh, she's not wasting any time. Lending a helping hand.
And Hartwell shoulders her down. This could do it. Got it. No, just a 2.
Getting that shoulder up now is huge.
She's tossed. She can airline bounce for that.
There's a lot of hard ways to land, but that might be the hardest.
Oh, great wherewithal there.
Dodge is out of the way.
Nice running crossbody.
We could be moments away from Indi's doom.
And Lopez with the electric shock. You've solidified your name as a top athlete when you're able to pull off that move.
Are we sure that wasn't 3? Just about as close as you can get.
Big maneuver, executed perfectly, but still was not enough. The pillars of this building must be crumbling from the energy these fans are putting out right now.
These superstars are giving it their all, and this audience is giving it right back. Back body drop. You see the height on that?
Look at this barrage of elbows on a downed opponent. Elektra is kicking the opposition apart. This is how you use Hartwell's size against her. Just look at her, flailing around at this point. Taking flight. Oh my goodness, dribbling the opponent's head like a basketball. No, nothing fancy here. Tasting victory. Backed up. Quick count out after 1. Amazing effort by her.
Cutting off the offense with a nasty chop block.
Getting to her feet here. Stumbling into the lion's den.
Side slam. She wants to seize the moment now, waiting on her opponent. And Lopez, electric shot by Lopez. And just like that, we kick the tempo up. Elektra Lopez wins.
Here is your winner, Elektra Lopez.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, despite the earlier distraction, they were able to focus and keep their eyes on the prize.
Yeah, they put up a good fight, but you have to imagine her head was not in the right place after that distraction.
That's true, Saxton. It's hard to focus on just a match when there's an outside variable at play.
Elektra Lopez of Legado del Fantasma picks up the victory over the impressive Indi Hartwell in a very competitive women's division matchup here on Friday Night SmackDown. After Indi Hartwell was distracted and was on the receiving end of a bicycle pump kick by Jade Cargill, who is one half of the women's tag team champions alongside Bianca Belair. But regardless of all of that, a win's a win at the end of the day. Congrats to Elektra Lopez on this singles win over Indi Hartwell on SmackDown. As we head into our next matchup. And speaking of Legado del Fantasma, the leader of the group and the emperor of Lucha Libre, Santos Escobar, takes on the Viper, the Apex Predator, Randy Orton on SmackDown, one-on-one, and it's next. It is time for some more one-on-one action on SmackDown. Here comes the leader, the head honcho of Legado del Fantasma and the emperor of Lucha Libre. Here comes Santos Escobar.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring, representing Legado del Fantasma from Mexico City, Mexico, weighing in at 200 pounds, the undisputed WWE Champion, Santos Escobar.
Santos Escobar is such a dangerous competitor. He came up in Mexico City's lucha scene.
Escobar has always been a standout talent, from fighting in the underground to the highest heights in NXT.
A background in lucha tradition, but ready to make his own moves to the top of WWE. You got to be steady, take your time in the match, stay focused, because Orton will not hesitate to strike.
And when Orton strikes, your day might be over.
Santos Escobar is in the ring holding up the undisputed WWE Championship high. He's in the ring. He is ready to go, as you see right there, folks, and he's prepared as he should be as he takes on this man, the Viper, the Apex Predator, the man once known as the Legend Killer, who is now a legend himself. This is Randy Orton.
Definition of a WWE superstar, and in my opinion, there is no one as gifted in this game as Orton.
Now, Corey, I agree. Legendary factions, all-time tag teams. But Randy Orton is best when he does some solo work.
And when he's doing said solo work, Randy Orton is one of the most sadistic individuals the WWE has ever known.
The more hostile the environment, the more at home Randy Orton seems to be. We talk a lot about who is the best, but Orton has been in the conversation for a very, very long time.
How about over 2 decades of dominance, Corey?
Undeniably on the short list for the greatest of all time.
Randy Orton is in the ring, and this one-on-one matchup on SmackDown is underway. Santos Escobar, Randy Orton. The bell has rung, and here we go, folks.
Just why he deserves to be a top dog here in WWE.
Santos Escobar's win-at-all-cost mentality has paid off for him throughout his tenure in WWE, but it's managed to burn quite a few bridges for him as well.
Yeah, Byron.
Great trouble here. Can he get it fully locked in? Fujiwara armbar just torquing the hell out of that shoulder. The Viper's in trouble.
And escaping the Fujiwara armbar. Charring European uppercut.
And a stomp to the gut.
Elbow drop.
And he was ready for Orton.
Oh, ouch.
Caught with the elbow. Turns that in his favor.
No.
Turns that away.
Randy Orton, as sadistic as they come. How do you prepare for a competitor like that, Corey?
Honestly, Cole, you need to be just as sadistic as Orton. The Viper exists on a different frequency altogether. And if you really plan to go toe-to-toe with him, you also may need to go to that place.
Kick right on point. And it looked like the competition was set on teaching Orton something there.
Escobar showcasing that second-generation Lucha Libre skill.
Stretching out the knee. Oh. Oof. Escobar turns it around. Right to the kidneys from behind.
Orton with a Fez press.
By Randy Orton. Practically never-ending blows coming at full force here.
Out on the apron.
Oh, this is going to be bad. This is going to be really bad.
Nasty. The hardest part of the ring.
That was worse than being hit by a cinder block.
Down to opponent and a double axe handle smash. And he gets set back into the ring.
What is the Viper planning next? Uh-oh. Familiar offense by Orton. Opponent straight over the middle rope.
And that was some vicious DDT we just saw.
Orton remaining so poised in the heat of battle.
Wait, what's going on here?
Well, he's confused. And I guess he should be. Where is he?
Well, that's what we're all wondering right now, Michael. We got a match going on. This guy's behind. There he is.
Turning the tables.
Orton's finally able to slip.
KO.
Let's say that didn't go as planned.
Well, that's what can happen when you put your nose where it doesn't belong. Official removing that potential hazard in the ring.
Nice combo. Pure intensity from the Viper.
And Orton's turned the match in his favor.
Ooh, knee smash.
Smart.
Orton has it pinned. Here we go. Kick out.
Escobar able to dodge that.
Oof, crisp arm drag.
Good golly, Miss Molly.
He's hurled out and crashes down to the floor.
I don't know what he's got in mind heading to the floor here.
And a big-time knee drop.
And he's got to be in absolute agony right now.
Could be getting into a dire situation soon.
Oh! He caught right on that cheekbone.
Just took away any size advantage with that. Has to mind the referee here. Has to avoid the count out.
And he re-enters into the ring.
Just manages.
Yes, he had that coming all night.
Taking the wind out with a stomp to the solar plexus.
Running knee. Escobar looks lost and won't like what's coming.
Taking this fight back into the... Escobar
Connecting with the Phantom Driver.
Exclamation delivered by Escobar. That was amazing. Orton is still in there.
arm is grapevine. Trying to step through. Here it comes.
Tequila sunrise.
After everything he's been through, he lets his opponent out of the submission.
Yeah, but who knows what damage has been done.
Goes for the arm drag. Feeling like it's over for Santos.
Cover. We have a cover.
Two. Wow, just barely making it out.
Had to dig deep to break that pin.
But can it be done again? How much is left after that?
Orton a bit dismayed, but we know the Viper is adept at remaining on the offensive.
Far off is an elbow.
Each athlete finding an answer for everything thrown at them.
Bullseye!
These men have given everything they have and more at this point.
This is a critical moment now to see who can find a way to keep going. Just torturing his opponent.
Putting the boots to an opponent will take the fight out of them in a hurry.
Picture perfect from Orton. Makes the cover.
And Randy Orton is your winner.
Here is your winner, the Viper, Randy Orton.
And the outside help definitely had to play a factor here, guys. I don't know how anyone can call this a clear-cut win with that in mind.
The odds were stacked against them, but they are standing tall now.
Yeah, but they shouldn't expect the same results each time. They got lucky here.
The Viper, the Apex Predator, Randy Orton, has picked up the victory over Legado del Fantasma's very own Santos Escobar in one-on-one action, despite a distraction in a attempted steel chair shot from Angel, who is a part of Santos Escobar's group, that being Legado del Fantasma. But regardless of all of that, a win's a win at the end of the day. Congrats to Randy Orton on this competitive singles win over Santos Escobar on SmackDown. Speaking of Legado del Fantasma, Angel and Berto Los Garza take on Lou Gallows and Carl Anderson, the OC. And the winners are Angel and Bert. I almost said the wrong team, like the wrong name. It's Lou Gallows and Carl Anderson, the OC, with the tag team win. And more tag team action in the final one of the show, the Bloodline 2.0, represented by Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa, as they take on Angelo Dawkins and Montez Ford, the Street Profits. Dawkins on the right, Montez on the left. And the winners are the Bloodline 2.0 with the win. And it is time for our main event. The OTC, Roman Reigns, the prize fighter Kevin Owens, the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes, and the current NXT champion from NXT and also a part of SmackDown, Spike Ryan, in this fatal 4-way main event between 4 of the top dogs in SmackDown, or the top dogs on Friday Night SmackDown, and Reigns, Owens, Rhodes, and Ryan. In our main event on SmackDown, fatal 4-way style, and it's next. Let's get into it. It is time for our fatal 4-way main event on SmackDown. And here comes the first participant, the prize fighter himself, Fight Owens. Fight Kevin Owens has arrived.
The following contest is a fatal 4-way match. Making his way to the ring from Marieville, Quebec, Canada, weighing in at 266 pounds, Kevin Owens.
Well, he calls himself the prize fighter, and he's earned that moniker as of late.
You're absolutely right, Saxon. You have to remember main event battles with Stone Cold Steve Austin and Roman Reigns.
A look of pure focus on the face of the prize fighter.
Because KO always has his eyes on the prize.
Kevin Owens, the prize fighter, is in the ring for this fatal 4-way main event. He is ready to go. And here comes the next participant in this fatal 4-way main event matchup on SmackDown. Here comes the American Nightmare, the always resilient Cody Rhodes is here.
So much, but it's made him a better competitor.
Rhodes has overcome challenges. He finished the story of a lifetime, and he won the undisputed WWE Championship.
But Cody has never lost sight of what's important.
We all have experienced the evolution of Cody Rhodes, from undesirable to undeniable to champion.
You can feel the adrenaline going through his soul. Cody is ready to fight. Fights every night to make his family, make his father proud.
Well, I think they'll be even prouder after his match tonight.
Cody Rhodes is in the ring, has made his entrance, and he is ready to go. Also, as you see right there, here comes the next participant in this fatal 4-way main event match. Also, the OTC, the original tribal chief, the longest reigning champion for over 1,000+ days in the modern era. 2 words, acknowledge him. Roman Reigns is here, and he has arrived.
WWE Universe, it's time to acknowledge the OTC.
And from Pensacola, Florida, weighing in at 265 pounds, the OTC
After all Reigns has been through, he is still a force to be reckoned with.
Roman Reigns still has the power and the determination to plow through anything that gets in his way.
And whatever you do, do not call it a comeback. Roman returned every bit as dominant as ever before. Pure intimidation. A man who always stands tall, stands proud, and fears no one.
But many fear Roman. Everyone knows Roman Reigns is capable of unprecedented dominance in WWE.
The OTC, the original Tribal Chief, Roman Reigns has made his aura-like entrance. And here comes the final and fourth participant in this fatal four-way matchup from NXT, the current NXT champion and also a part of SmackDown. This is Spike Ryan, and he has arrived.
Virginia, weighing in at 216 pounds, the NXT champion, Spike Ryan!
The WWE Universe more than ready to see this one start. This is going to be good. He said he wants to be the most dominant champ in history, so he will not let up in a non-title situation.
Spike Ryan is in the ring, has made his entrance in this fatal four-way main event matchup on SmackDown is underway. Kevin Owens, Cody Rhodes, Roman Reigns, Spike Ryan. The bell has been rung for the final time, and it is underway, folks.
It's all about extending your own opportunity, Cole. Pinfalls and submissions are not going to be easy to come by.
That's right, because once a fall is scored, the match is over.
That's why a key to success in a fatal four-way is being in the right place at the right time. He almost got caught by that one.
Uh-oh. What a hurricanrana. Sometimes you just gotta show off and show up.
Given the no disqualification modifier on this match, Corey, what kind of tactics should you expect to see here?
Ruthless tactics, Cole. Now's the time for these superstars to unleash their pent-up aggression and be as violent as they want. There's nothing the ref can do about it, so they should go all out. And into the corner he goes.
Oh my, devastating impact to the back.
Kendo stick wrapped around the head. Oh!
Reigns with the schoolboy, not done yet. Lifted up as a power.
What power from the Tribal Chief.
That was one of those power bombs that would shorten someone's career.
Oh, nice.
Reigns gets out of harm's way. Good measure.
Oh, watch this display of power. Cody's heart being put to a test now.
Owens, they are clearly trying to run the show. Oh, what a DD.
Scoreboard line to put this one away.
He just broke up the pin in the nick of time. Off the rope. Side headlock applied. Solid punch. Drop kick. Not a good spot to be in. Oh, what's off the ropes?
Able to slip away.
And a well-timed counter. Clubbing blow. Stuck to the knee.
Kick to the gut.
Twist of face.
Uh-oh.
Blow to the abdomen gets them out of that.
There's the ball.
Definitely some damage dealt to him there.
Cody looking to end this.
Cross rise by Cody.
That could finish off Roman.
He is determined to fight out of this predicament.
A complete stalemate of reversals here. Neither one giving an inch. Massive miscalculation on that one.
Then it's Rhodes.
Cody Rhodes throwing those jabs just like his daddy. Winding up. Followed by
The bionic elbow.
He took a fishing.
Going for the cover. He might just have it.
The pin is broken. That could have been it. Catches the kick. Clothesline takes him down. Forget about it. We're beginning to reach a point.
Brock gonna cut off the rim.
Guillotine choke.
this could be it.
He breaks up the hold.
So much for that submission attempt.
And he's looking out of sorts now.
Yeah, but what else do you expect this deep in a fatal four-way?
Looked at it completely helpless here. Ace River crossing.
Big time power slam. Rhodes looking to end this. Crossroads. Cody Rhodes nailed it. And then quickly the cover.
Then we see Reigns.
Boom, slam with authority. Great ring awareness saved him. That suplex into a powerbomb. My goodness.
The Tribal Chief has acquired the target. This ends now.
Gets out of it with a well-placed knee to the face.
Kendo stick to the skull. And listen to this place.
They're going to finish it off.
Oof, nobody home.
Into a monkey flip. Now clearing the announce desk. This isn't going to end well.
I'm not currently a face everywhere. Just curious.
We're going to finish it off.
And that may end the American Nightmare.
Owens intercepts it.
Wow, Reigns nailed it. Following it up with the cover.
Kenny stops the ref's count. Then Rhodes.
This arena has come unglued. You can feel the foundation shifting with every turn in the match.
Rhodes tied that one.
Denied with an elbow.
What a display of strength here. He's in a bit of agony now.
I'm sorry here, cause of warranties.
Throughout this fatal four-way.
And right away into the pin.
This arena is roaring.
I think the desk is shaking.
Oh, you gotta be pinned.
Roman could run away here.
Stopping the ref's count just in time.
Oh,
That is what it takes to topple Reigns.
quick way to respond with a reversal. Cody Rhodes, this could do it. Crossroads. Oh, he's put a lot of competitors out with that. Gee, straight to the cranium.
Okay, emoji thumbs up. Just thought I'd ask, after the show, if it isn't correctly said, could you said SmackDown reactions to be?
Great thinking to stop Owens. Roman's got him. And there's the Urinagi. Landed him. Bludgeoning them with that bat. Oh, no, not with the bat. Home run. Taking full advantage of the foreign object in play here. Back-to-back attacks. Not looking good. In this position.
Emoji thumbs up, medium stinking.
Face first. Big kick.
Much appreciated.
Manages to slip out of the way. And the American Nightmare with a trip to the crossroads.
May have just vanquished Reigns.
He answers right back. Oh, did you hear that? DDT!
Talk about devastation.
From the top rope. And a big boot. Oh, man.
Caught by the back of the elbow.
Ooh, running blow. Uh-oh. And Owens able to reverse it.
Ooh, slows that down with a well-placed kick. From the middle rope with the Cody cutter. Taking a moment to get pumped off of this crowd's incredible energy.
You are not alone in your shock, Cole. We all thought that was it.
Rhodes has an opponent.
His opponent on Dream Street, Crossroads.
Going for the win. Not letting up.
He puts an end to the pin there. Meanwhile, Roman Reigns. Look at that gash on the face of Reigns. Headlock applied and a nice short jab to the bridge of the nose. Double team out.
Superstars, double team, double neck breaker, double the punishment.
Twist of fate. Oh, this could be over. 2 count. Yeah, no, he doesn't get the 3.
Somehow, some way, he is still in this.
Driven down.
Reigns is getting set up. And here it comes.
Superman punch. Into the pinfall for the victory.
Got it, and they win the Fatal 4-Way.
Here is your winner, the OTC, Roman Reigns.
What an explosive Fatal 4-Way.
And as the dust continues to settle, here's your winner. Truly against all odds, managing to squeeze out the victory. Yeah, the other 3 competitors did not make this easy.
What a way to cap off SmackDown this week in Universe mode, as Roman Reigns, with a bit of blood on the right side of his face and all,
has just put yourself as a target now.
Has defeated 3 fellow superstars in this fatal 4-way main event, that being Kevin Owens, the prize fighter, Cody Rhodes, the American Nightmare, and fellow SmackDown superstar and current NXT champion Spike Ryan. That's gonna do it for this week's edition of SmackDown, as we draw closer and closer to the Elimination Chamber PLE, which will take place in Perth, Australia, on Saturday, February the 28th, in real time, streaming live on YouTube. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed all of the action you've seen so far, make sure to like and subscribe, and don't forget to turn on the notifications bell so you don't miss out on brand new content just like this one. And as always, and until then, signing out.